Welcome to this practice. This is a slow journey from movement into stillness, from doing into simply being. We'll begin with a little more movement, allowing the body to arrive, to soften, to express, and gradually the rhythm will become quieter. The gestures become smaller and the attention more intimate. You don't need to perform anything here. You don't need to achieve a shape or force a feeling or make the practice look in a certain way. Let this be a contemplation in movement. As we continue, you may notice the body becoming more peaceful, more spacious, more available, like a ritual of returning to yourself. Move slowly, breathe gently, stay close to your sensations. Whenever you're ready, meet me sitting on your heels at the back of your mat. If you need to sit on a block in between your feet or a pillow in between your feet to be more comfortable, by all means do that. And bring your attention to your breathing. Feel the breath caressing the frontal line of your body, from your pubic bone to your throat on the inhalation, and in the exhalation from your throat to your pubic bone. Like a breeze brushing the front of your body. Start gradually allowing your spine to move with your breath. In the inhalation, your pelvis rolls a bit forward. Your spine arches just a little. And in the exhalation, the pelvis rolls backwards and the spine rounds. Very small, tuning already into the small sensations. You can allow your head to participate. The exhalation rounding, the inhalation arching. Now bring your hands in prayer in front of you and start drawing a vertical line with your hands up, looking at the tip of your fingers, and then down. The goal here is not something religious, but rather to notice your spine in between your shoulder blades, your scapula. While you draw this vertical line up and down multiple times, noticing the vertebrae on your upper spine. And gradually, the line becomes longer and longer, and the movement of the spine becomes more pronounced. In the inhalation, the hands rise, and the exhalation, the hands are lowered. And let that go. And come on your fours, hands under your shoulders, knees under your pelvis and hip width apart. Tuck your toes, shift your weight to your left hand and lift the right hand. And then change, lift the left hand and then the right hand, alternating and switching the angle where your fingers are turned to. So you start pointing the fingers outwards slowly and then backwards carefully. It might be intense to point the fingers backwards. So do it gently, listening to your body, and then start coming back. turning the fingers and the arms in the opposite direction, more inwards. Staying close to your breathing, finding your own rhythm. And then start bringing your hands to a more neutral position. Inhalation, open your chest, external rotation of the arms, arching the spine. Exhale, round the spine, tuck your tailbone and drop your head. Inhalation, arch. Exhalation, round. Inhalation, arch. Opening the chest, looking forward, tucking toes. Exhalation and round. Inhale, open, arch. And exhalation, round. Inhale, open. Pull the mat gently towards your knees. Exhale, round. Inhalation. And exhalation, round. Inhale, come to the neutral position of the spine and spread your knees mat width apart. Swipe your feet to the right. Arch your spine and sit back as much as you can while keeping your spine arched. And then come forward and swipe the other way and sit back. Round to come forward. Swipe right. Arch and sit back. Come forward. Swipe left. Arch and sit back. Multiple times, alternating sides. Feeling your shoulders, your rib cage, your hip joints, the ductility of the hands. Stay close to your breathing. Come back to center. Bring the knees hip width apart again. Press with your left hand. Open your torso and right arm to the right. Look at it. And plunge, dive with your right hand towards the left side until you have your right shoulder on the floor. Stretch your left arm to the top of the mat. Press gently with the back of your right hand on the floor to intensify slightly the twist. And slowly bring your left hand to press on the floor and come back to center. Press with your right hand, open your torso to the left, and plunge with your left hand to the right side until your shoulder is on the floor. Stretch your right arm up towards the top of the mat. And again, stay close to your breathing. Press with your right hand and come back to all fours. Stretch both of your arms forward, staying with your hips aligned with your knees. Inhale and exhale. Allow your chest to sink to the floor. Inhale, round your spine, tucking your tailbone. Exhale, sink again. Multiple times. Round, as if you're looking to your belly button. And sink. And round. And sink, melting your heart towards the ground. And round. And sink. One more time, round and sink. Let's stay down there a couple of breaths. Feel the space in between your shoulder blades, maybe softening with each deep exhalation. Slowly tuck your tailbone and start coming back up. Come sit on your heels again, arms stretched forwards and slightly wide. Inhalation, the chest licks the mat in front of you like the tongue of a dog. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, press back. And again, inhalation, plunge forwards and press. Exhale, round towards your heels. Inhalation, plunge. Exhale, round. Inhalation, plunge. Exhale, round. Inhalation, plunge, press, open chest. Exhalation, round backwards. Inhalation, plunge forwards. Stay with your knees on the floor or press with your toes to bring the knees away from the floor in upward facing dog. Bring your shoulder blades close together. Keep your belly button in. External rotation on your arms, the chest open. Press into downward facing dog. Adjust the position of the feet if needed. And you can pedal your feet here a little bit so you arrive to the posture more gently. If necessary, bend a little bit your knees to find length on your spine. Or if you prefer, you can have your legs extended. Press firmly with your hands on the floor. Spread your feet a little bit wider and let your heels fall to the left, opening the right side of your body. Keep your right hand anchored. And if you feel comfortable, look under your right armpit towards the sky. Shift sides. Let your heels fall to the right side. Your pelvis sinks a little bit to the right side. And you feel the left side of your rib cage opening, stretching. Keep your left hand anchored on the floor. Come back to center. Let your heels fall again to the right side. Shifting your weight and opening your chest to the right side into a side plank. If you feel comfortable, bend your right knee, pointing it to the sky and lifting the right foot. Slowly lower back into downward facing dog and switch sides, letting your heels fall to the right and coming onto a side plank on your right side. Lifting your left knee if that feels available and comfortable for you. Slowly lower into downward facing dog. Shift your weight to your left side and lift your right leg with your hips square for now. Bend your right knee and open your hips to the right, allowing your knee to travel a little bit to the left side. Keep your right hand anchored on the floor and keep your torso and chest turned towards your mat. Slowly bring your right knee forward in a controlled manner to pigeon pose. Lengthen your left leg and bring your forearms to the floor. You can shift the weight of your pelvis from side to side a little bit to ease in the posture. Noticing the movement of your rib cage, noticing the movement of your shoulders, and staying close and intimate with your breathing. Bring your pelvis to center. Option here to stay with your forearms on the floor or lengthen your arms a little bit or completely, or even bring your hands closer to you and come to your fingertips. Feel the caress of your breathing on the front line of your body, from the pubic bone to your throat in the inhalation. Exhalation from throat to the pubic bone. Now, option to press your inner thighs together and lift your arms to the sides or up to the sky with your gaze. Keep a gentle contraction of your belly button towards your spine to protect your low back. Slowly bring your hands back to the floor and sit on the right side. In this way, you can free your left leg to swipe forward and cross over your right leg. Pull the knee a little towards you. Find verticality on your spine. And in the exhalation, your left hand caresses an imaginary wall backwards. You can place your right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Allow your shoulders to drop, your chest to emerge, and look over your left shoulder. Keep your torso to the left and look right over your right shoulder, feeling simultaneously both directions, torso to the left and head to the right. Slowly come back to center and cross your left knee over your right knee. Place your hands on your feet, vertical spine. Now you can imagine that are flowers in front of you, your favorite flower with your favorite perfume. And you are magnetized by this perfume. Exploring with your face, tactile, with your chest, forward. And you don't know when maybe your face is going to touch the softness of the petals of the flowers. So your whole face is receptive, tactile. The belly as if it wants to feel the warmth of your thigh. Don't push to go further. Stay before great discomfort. If it feels quite comfortable for you, you can rest your chin over your knee. Slowly, the chest comes up and you come back to verticality. Uncross your leg and bring it backwards again into pigeon pose. Press with your hands and come back to downward facing dog. Shift your weight to your right foot and bring your left leg up. Square your hips, pubic bone looking to the floor. Press firmly with your hands. Bend your left knee and open your hips to the left, allowing your knee to travel a little bit to the right. Keep your left hand anchored on the floor and your torso looking to the floor. Left knee will travel forward, close to your left thumb into pigeon pose. Lengthen your right leg and bring your forearms to rest on the floor with your elbows under your shoulders. The weight of your hips can shift a little bit from side to side. Notice the mobilization of your rib cage, of your spine, of your shoulders and shoulder blades. Your jaw is free, your tongue, your eyes. Come back to center. You can choose to stay here or lengthen a little bit your arms or completely opening your chest, dropping your shoulders. Or you can also choose to bring your hands closer to you. Come to your fingertips. The caress of the breath on the front line. And if you wish, press your inner thighs together and lift your arms to the sides or up to the sky. Keep this pressure of the inner thighs together, the belly button in. Slowly bring your hands back to the floor. Shift your weight to the left side, allowing your right leg to swipe forward and cross over your left leg. Hug your knee, open your chest, drop your shoulders, vertical spine. Inhalation. Exhalation, the right hand caresses an imaginary wall on your right and rests behind you. Left elbow on the outside of the right knee. The shoulders sink, the chest emerges like a flame. Your face relaxed. Look over your right shoulder. Turn your head in the opposite direction, looking over your left shoulder and feeling these two directions simultaneously. Slowly come back to center and feel the reaction. Bring your right knee to rest over your left knee. Hands on your feet, tactile. And slowly start exploring with your face, chest, belly, forwards, but millimeter by millimeter. tactile, as if you're following the perfume of a flower, but you don't know how far is this flower. Maybe your nose will touch it gently, maybe your lips, maybe your cheeks. It's a surprise, but you don't want to bump into it. Stay close to your breathing. If it feels comfortable for you, allow your chin to rest on your knee or even a little bit over it, beyond it. Slowly, the chest lifts, verticality. Uncross your legs, lengthen your left leg, and bring your right foot to rest on the left inner thigh. If you need, place a pillow or a cover under your pelvis or bend your left knee so your spine is vertical and you're sitting on your sitting bones. Inhalation. Lift your arms forward and up to the sky. Find length on your spine. Imagine your arms long, 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 3 meters high towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward towards your left leg. You don't have to push to go further. Stay a little bit before feeling the limit. The goal here is not to stretch or to go forward with a round spine. Think of your belly wishing to feel the warmth of your left thigh. You can have your hands on the floor or your forearms, or you can hold your left foot if that feels comfortable for you. Inhalation. Imagine the breath caressing from your left hip joint towards your left foot and beyond it. And exhalation coming back to your left hip joint. Inhalation, brushing your left leg even beyond the foot towards the wall or the space in front of you. Exhalation, back to the hip joint. Inhalation, come back to verticality. Feel the reaction. Switch sides, lengthen your right leg and bring your left foot on the inside of the right thigh. No rounded spine. Place something under your pelvis or bend your knee to feel your sitting bones on the floor. Inhalation, both arms forwards and up. Imagine you have 3-meter arms projecting your energy beyond your fingertips. Exhalation, fold forward towards your right leg. You can place your hands on the floor, your forearms. You don't have to go really far away. Think of your belly, feeling the warmth of your right thigh, and imagine your breathing caressing your leg forwards beyond your feet and backwards towards your right hip joint. If it feels comfortable, you can take hold of your right foot. Follow the breath. Allow your jaw to stay free, your tongue, your eyes, your forehead, all your face resting. Slowly come back to verticality and feel the reaction. Now bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide apart. With your index finger, middle finger, and thumb, take hold of your big toes. Inhalation. Exhalation, the shoulders drop, the chest emerges. The caress of the breath on the front line. Slowly allow your spine and head to incline a little bit backwards, making a counterweight so your feet will detach from the floor. Stay with your shoulders resting, the chest emerging. You can extend a little bit the legs or completely and spread them apart. Bring your gaze up towards the sky, the chest like a flame lifting towards the sky. Slowly lower your feet. Interlace your fingers, making a shell around your feet. Inhalation, the chest emerges. Exhale, explore the space forwards from the flexion of your hip joint, not your spine. Millimeter by millimeter. You're not trying to reach somewhere, you're not trying to stretch. Just feel what's going on in your body and your hip joint. The shoulders resting, the face is resting, the jaw. Be present to what is there, not trying to reach some ideal pose. Imagine your breathing caressing your mat, the wall in front of you, towards the sky on the inhalation, and the exhalation coming back to you. Slowly come back to verticality. Feel the reaction. Stretch your legs forward. Come to lie on your back. Make sure you have some space behind you. Arms along your body, palms facing down, close to your body, and legs glued together. Feel the contact of your heels with the floor. Imagine your heels are glued to the floor. They cannot slide. And start flexing your feet and pointing your feet. And noticing how this movement is traveling through your body, making your spine round a bit and arch. Maybe even your head is moving, your pelvis. When you point your feet, follow the arching of your spine and allow it every time to be a bit bigger. Of course, if you feel comfortable and have no discomfort on your low back doing this motion. Gradually allow the movement to become bigger and bigger, the arch to become more pronounced. And if you feel comfortable, you can lift your chest to the sky and place the top of your head on the floor. You can give a little help with your elbows pressing against the floor, or bring your hands in prayer in front of your chest into Matsyasana or fish pose. Feel the caress of the breath on the front line of your body. Slowly bring your back to the floor. Allow your arms to rest on the sides. You can spread them a little bit. You can spread your legs a little bit. And feel the reaction. Start noticing the path of your breath, the breath caressing from the pubic bone to your throat on the inhalation, and from the throat to the pubic bone in the exhalation, as if brushing the front line of your body. No need to make the inhalation or the exhalation longer. Just follow the movement. Like a tide, you are just observing. No rush to breathe in. No rush to breathe out. Notice that after the inhalation, there's a pause. Then the exhalation, a pause, a rest. Inhalation, a pause, exhalation, a pause. No need to make the pause longer. Just allow it to be, and notice when the inhalation wants to come, when the exhalation wants to come, giving your attention completely to this motion. Your jaw is free, your tongue, your eyes, your eyelids, the forehead, the point in between the eyebrows. All of your face is resting as you accompany the tide of your breath. Inhalation, the rest, the exhalation, the rest. And slowly bring this to an end. The natural breathing. Feel the reaction. Slowly roll to the side of your preference and come to a comfortable sitting position. Cross your legs. Place your right hand over the left hand, and you can allow your hands to rest on your feet or in front of your feet, whatever it feels comfortable for your shoulders. Do nothing. Just give yourself completely to this moment. Thank you very much. Feel free to finish the class now or stay as much as you wish in this silence. Namaste.